Hey, happy Monday, everybody. This is your SheViator, Sasha. You know, this is a very casual meeting today. I am having some McDonald's and waiting to go do auditions for my ministry project. And no one has called me. No one has emailed. So, a good friend of mine let me use his conference room in his building today and tomorrow. So, you know, I am just going to enjoy the quiet time to get some writing done. And I'm just waiting on him to, he has a meeting this morning, so I'm just waiting on him to come here so I can get inside of the conference room and enjoy some peace and quiet. I'll probably do another video on there, maybe, I don't know. But I wanted to hop on today because if you were on social media at all, especially if you're a black woman, you know about the recent passing of the relationship guru. I'm just going to say his name is Kevin because I forgot his last name. It doesn't come to me right now. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Shout out to McDonald's in J-Town. This is the best Big Mac I ever had in my life. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me gather my thoughts. Okay, so we was talking about Kevin. We were talking about Kevin, the relationship guru, just passed away. Now, when he initially passed, this was like 2 days ago. I'm finally getting a chance to talk about it now. People were happy that this man had passed. First of all, they thought it was a hoax because you get the... I mean, how many times did they say that Betty White had passed away? Like the boy who cried wolf. When we finally found out she passed away, we didn't want to believe it. Well, it was the same case with him. And this man is known, if you don't know who he is, research relationship guru Kevin. Do that on YouTube or Google. He's gonna come up. And what he does, relationship guru, supposed to know so much about relationships, but he made a living off of counseling black women about relationships. And I'm gonna tell you something. I wasn't glad the man died. But here's my take on him. I didn't really watch him like that because I just didn't. Because I seen this one piece of advice one day that he gave this woman. This woman was a single mother, and I think she said she had 2 kids. And she said that she was celibate. And his response to her was, and I'm going to spell the words. I'm not going to actually say the words. You seriously expect, that you should be celibate with 2 kids. You have 2 kids. You ought to be giving that SHIT away. That was his advice to her. And it pissed me off to the highest level of passivity. I'm going to tell you why. I have been celibate. I became celibate in August of 2015. I was celibate until November of 2019 when I met my ex-husband. I hate to refer to him as that. Met him in November 2019. And of course, I wasn't celibate anymore after we got married. Now, I held true to that. November 2015 to November 2019, that's a long time to be celibate. Don't think I didn't have nobody in my inbox. Don't think I didn't have exes trying to get a second chance. And they all got the same story. I'm moving different now. I was sleeping with you when we dated. Look at how you acted. That's why you an ex. I'm doing things differently now. Well, I really didn't have no takers with that. Oh well. That's my choice. That's my relationship with God. That's my relationship with myself. I know my worth. I don't feel like passing out samples of my body to nobody and hoping that they'll feel like I'm worth keeping. I'm not going to do that. And my ex-husband met me in church, and he thought, because he's, I guess, met some other women that are in church and claim they're Christians that was willing to sleep with him with no commitment, he was going to get the same thing with me. Oh, no, it didn't happen like that. So it upset me for me to hear this man, and this was when I was going through with my divorce in the pandemic, that I happened to bump into this video. And I wondered to myself, when this man passed, I'm like, wow, I wonder if that woman actually took that horrible advice from him and started just giving her body away to whoever, hoping that they would decide to make her a wife. The SheViation for today is: set your value and don't knock it down for nobody. Stop selling yourself on clearance when you know you are top dollar retail, okay? Let me tell you something, ladies. There is absolutely nothing wrong. I don't care if you got 15 kids. There is absolutely nothing wrong with putting a value on yourself, knowing your worth, refusing to settle, refusing to conform to the way the world says you're supposed to date and how you're supposed to find a mate, by giving samples of your body to whoever wants to show you some attention. It does not matter how many kids you have. This is namely for single mothers. This is for everybody. I'm on board with celibacy. I'm not embarrassed to say in my past, I have a vast sexual history. And it's only by the grace of God that I have never gotten anything that Ajax can't get off. I've not made the best decisions. Transparent moment. I've not made the best decisions with sex, but doggone it, I'm making them now. 3 kids later, I had 2 when I got married, and I was saying that I was celibate then, just like that woman was. And I've been celibate again for the last 2 years. And guess what? I'm probably going to be celibate even longer this time. Because now I see that, guess what? A ring or a baby don't plug nobody. So now the only thing I'm going to do is take my value up. I may not even go on a date with nobody after 5 or something. I don't know. I'm going to make my criteria worse now. Because I see, that a ring or a baby don't make nobody stay around. So I said that to say this. Ladies, there is nothing wrong with being celibate. There is nothing wrong with setting a value on yourself. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're crazy for being celibate in the world that we live in today, this highly overtly sexual environment that we live in. Don't let nobody make you feel like you are out of body for being celibate. Because the word of God tells us, be not conformed, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Okay? You want to be celibate, be celibate. Be celibate. Don't let nobody come and tell you that you have to give your body up for them to decide whether they want to keep you. This goes for men too. But namely single mothers who might get advice like what that woman got, you ought to be giving that SHIT away because you have kids. No. Kids are a gift from God. And the fruit of the womb is blessed. Okay? So don't let nobody make you think because you got kids now you damaged goods and you just have to throw yourself at everybody that comes your way simply because of your situation. You do not. Do not knock your value down for nobody. That's the SheViation for today. I'm about to get back to this Big Mac, y'all. I'm about to get back to this Big Mac. And I want y'all to have a fantastic day. And I will talk to y'all later. See ya.